we don't know what's going on with these pictures. We're going to share them with you. Have a look at it, and then I'll tell you as much as we know. Yep, that is blood, we're told, on that horse. 2 horses are loose. They are in central London. They're still loose, we're told. One of them, the white one, as you can see, appeared to be covered in blood. The animals wearing saddles and bridles, seen running in the road.
Hello. So good to see you. Good to see you. God bless you and good morning. How are you?
Find yourself. Happy Easter.
Yeah, thank you. Happy Easter to you, Father. Wonderful. I know you've not been feeling great, but it's good to see you in better health.
Grazie.
Anche buona Pasqua.
Grazie, Santo Padre.
Thank you.
These are for your children.
Okay, thank you.
These are the gifts. These are also gifts for you as well.
Thank you. It's beautiful.
The Vatican tie, and then the rosaries for your wife, the white for your children, and the red one is for the red. Thank you very much for your visit.
Of course. And thank you for seeing me.
The name G.D. Vance is currently one of the most well-known names in politics. However, the Ohio senator has run through several iterations throughout his lifetime. Vance was born James Donald Bowman in Middletown, Ohio, in 1984, having been given the name of his biological father, Donald Bowman. His mother's maiden name was Beverly Vance. His childhood nickname was G.D., which he explained was pronounced like J.D. in his best-selling 2016 memoir Hillbilly Elegy. Vance's parents officially divorced when he was 6 years old, which he described as the saddest I had ever felt, in his book. He also described a revolving door of father figures. After the divorce, Vance took the name of his mother's third husband, Bob Hamill, and his middle name was changed to David, that of one of his uncles, preserving his childhood nickname G.D. However, Vance did not buy his mother's story that he was named for his uncle David. Any old D name would have done, so long as it wasn't Donald, he wrote. Nonetheless, J.D. was now short for James David. When his mother erased Donald Bowman from his and her lives, the adoption process also erased the name James Donald Bowman from the public record.
Mr. Hinky stand here accused of using the dark magic known as analytics. This here knucklehead has blasphemed against the ways of the old school.
This heretic would have me rest my players. I say, run them all.
I mean, this notion that losing leads to winning. I mean, come on.
This guy used his sorcery to force me to make bad trade and give him all my draft picks.
Well, I don't know about that, Ronnie.
These analytics fools would have you believe the Earth is round. Do you see a curve anywhere? I mean, I'm just asking questions.
And now, with the hot hand, Sir Evan Turner is going to light Iggy on fire from a mid-range distance. Commence the long two.
Not clutch.
You know, the guillotine's probably more efficient.
Man, shut up, witch. All right, let's try again to light the heretic on fire.
Not today, Luddite.
It's Barack Obama.
A tan horse, really?
That's right. It is I, Barack Obama, 44th President of the realm, defender of rational thought and the use of data to make informed...
Show us your birth certificate!
I'll be taking the numbers man with me.
Thanks, Obama. But where will we go?
To a place far away, where innovation and new ideas are welcome. The MIT Sloan Sports Analytics Conference.
Now that Pope Francis is gone, the whole world is wondering who his successor will be. The Oscar-winning movie Conclave gave us a rare glimpse into what goes on behind the scenes at the Vatican during the papal selection process. But if it was up to President Trump, there's a cardinal right here in the U.S. many believe he'd be rooting for, and Mercogliano tells us who that is.
President Trump is said to be rooting for an American to be chosen as the next pope. He's 76-year-old Cardinal Raymond Burke of Wisconsin, an outspoken Trump supporter. Cardinal Burke condemned Joe Biden's stance on abortion and praised Trump at a March for Life rally in January.
There couldn't be anything more important for our nation than to restore the respect for human life, and that the president himself will now give witness to this is really it's a wonderful moment.
He is so far to the right. He is such an polar opposite of Pope Francis. It would be a bridge too far for the conclave. But you never know. He is the champion of the opposition to Pope Francis.
He was a good man, worked hard.
The president ordered flags flown at half-staff today and spoke about Pope Francis at the White House Easter egg roll, but did not endorse anyone.
Do you have any favorites, any American Pope?
Well, I met two of them, and look, these are great gentlemen. They're great. If they weren't, they wouldn't be Pope.
120 cardinals will choose his successor. And just like in the hit movie Conclave, they will be locked inside the Sistine Chapel voting 4 times a day until a new Holy Father is chosen with a 2/3 majority.
Every cardinal deep down has already chosen the name by which he would like his papacy to be known.
Well, I haven't.
Ballots are burned, and white smoke rising from this chimney heralds the selection of a new pope. So, who are the frontrunners? Cardinal Luis Tagle, a 67-year-old Filipino, would be the first Asian pope. He is said to be Pope Francis's personal pick to succeed him. Just last week, Tagle greeted him on his release from the hospital. 76-year-old Cardinal Peter Turkson would be the first African pope. He's from Ghana. 70-year-old Cardinal Pietro Parolin is the Vatican's Secretary of State. He is seen as a potential compromise candidate. Hours before Pope Francis was elected in 2013, a seagull landed on the iconic chimney above St. Peter's. It was seen as a sign because birds symbolize St. Francis of Assisi. In 2 weeks, there'll be a new conclave. Only then will we know.
Of the fisherman, which bears the official papal seal, must be destroyed immediately following the Pope's death. The papal apartment is then sealed for 9 days of mourning, a period known as sede vacante, the time of the empty throne. Over the last several days, Catholic leaders from every corner of the world have flocked to Rome. Today, in St. Peter's Square, the faithful pray that there is among them another leader who can unite their church, which has been so riven by change and dissent in recent years. As the body of the pontiff passes by, we see prayers are being offered by the preferiti, favorites among those being considered to succeed him as the Vicar of Christ. At the end of the mourning period, the College of Cardinals will lock itself behind the doors of the Sistine Chapel for conclave, the process by which they will choose a new leader for the world's 1 billion Catholics, who now find their church at a crossroads, its ancient traditions threatened by a modern world.
Well, listen up! There is a storm coming! Like nothing you have ever seen! And not a one of you is prepared for it!
You guys know what this represents?
Tell us, sir.
Maybe it's the calm before the storm.
What's the storm?
Could be the calm before the storm.
The goal of a mass casualty event is to make order out of chaos. It will start with chaos and it will end in order. The question is how fast we can get order out of the chaos and how quickly we can get help to the people who need it.
From the moment that the bomb explodes to the moment that there's a stampede of people trying to escape.
The smoke begins to clear, but the disaster is far from over. And emergency first responders ensures that if it does, they'll be prepared. Dale Temach, I-24 News.
This is the world you are graduating into. This is what I want to talk about today with you for a few minutes. To lead in shaping a new world order for the 21st century.
Faith is what has gotten me through difficult times in my life. When I lost my wife and daughter, when my son had stage 4 glioblastoma, it was a matter of months. Personally for me, faith, it's all about hope and purpose and strength. And for me, my religion is just an enormous sense of solace. I go to Mass and I say the Rosary. I find it to be incredibly comforting. And Kierkegaard said, faith sees best in the dark.
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious...
Happiness hit her like a train on a track, coming towards her, stock still, no turning back. She hear around the corner and she hid under bed. She killed with kisses, then for honest she fled. With every bubble she sunk with her dream and washed it away down the kitchen sink. The dark days are over, the dark days are done. The hard days are coming, so you better run. Run fast for your mother, run fast for your father, run for your children, for your sisters and brothers. Leave out in loving behind. You can't carry it with you if you want to survive. The dark days are over, the dark days are done. Can you hear the horses and here they come? And I never wanted anything from you except time. Everything you had and what is laughter after girl.
can. We will.
Got a 6-length lead as they come to the wire. A Triple Crown winner, a Breeders' Cup winner, a horse of a lifetime. American Pharaoh has won the Breeders' Cup Classic over FNX and Honor Code in a final time of 2 minutes, 0.07 seconds. He went out in style.
It is mayhem in the winner's circle following the 32nd Breeders' Cup Classic. American Pharaoh, the Triple Crown winner, comes through. I am in some obvious, very good company here.
The upcoming coronation of King Charles III will feature a personal gift from Pope Francis, a relic of the True Cross. The procession will be led by the Cross of Wales that contains a relic of the true cross that Jesus was crucified on over 2,000 years ago. The cross was blessed by the Archbishop of Wales. King Charles III has visited the Vatican multiple times. He met with Pope Francis with his wife in 2017. And again in 2019. The two were celebrating the canonization of the English saint John Henry Newman.
King Charles has unveiled his first official portrait since the coronation. Artist Jonathan Yeo has painted the king wearing the uniform of the Welsh Guards. Joel Dry has the story.
This is the first portrait of the king that has been revealed since his coronation, and it is particularly striking and very, very red. Revealed today at Buckingham Palace, the artist Jonathan Yeo said the inspiration for the colour itself was taken from the Welsh Guards tunic the king is wearing, and also hidden within the painting are some more traditional themes, the military uniform, the sword, but also a contemporary theme in there, the monarch butterfly sitting above the king's right shoulder. That is to symbolise the fact that the king has undergone a transformation since he first sat for the portrait back in 2021.
Showmanship and theatrics. When a magician waves his hand and says, "This is where the magic is happening," the real trick is happening somewhere else. Misdirection, a basic concept of magic.
I need to get to here. What's there? The earliest estimate of the singularity, when man will be able to transfer his consciousness into machines and achieve immortality.
So you're upset about missing out on becoming some sort of freakish, self-aware robot?
By this much?
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh, the white and drifted snow. I didn't know the way. I'm just a horse. You guys have GPS on your phones. Why would you use it?